So Mr. Christopher S. Brown, put your phone on mute for us, okay? The attorney tried to come and speak to you, but you wasn't available. So give us a moment. Good morning. The 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, no driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, and no chewing of any gum or reading of any material. And you must be properly dressed when the judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson as your House Counsel today. Can we call Ms. Kiana Blair first? Her matter is up for dismissal. She had proper documentation.
Now calling the People versus Kiana Marie Gussie May Blair, ticket number P1407492. Count 1, driving unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, driver's license never required. Please state your name for the record.
Kiana Marie Gussie May Blair.
Your Honor, we are asking that Ms. Blair's matter be dismissed. Ms. Blair, mute your device.
It's Mr. And so did the court verify a driver's license?
Yes.
All right, so the court will acknowledge that an officer of the court has verified that Ms. Blair does in fact have a registration on the vehicle and insurance. The court has verified the driver's license, therefore the matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Blair, make sure you're keeping these documents in the vehicle with you, ma'am, at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You are free to go. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Miss, I'm just calling names by the way I see them on my screen unless you have a different method. Miss Rotanya Brooks is next on my screen. She has a no PO matter. She did pay a $200 bond.
Thank you for that information. No PO?
Yes.
You can tell me what the bonds are on it, please. That would be very helpful too.
She's the only one that provided bond information to me, but I will ask my client, Your Honor.
Thank you. Hold on one moment. Now calling the People versus Rotanya Brooks, ticket number U460555518. One count of disorderly conduct. Please state your appearance for the record, counselor.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Ms. Brooks. Ms. Brooks, please state your name for the record.
Rotanya Brooks.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. It is 10:31. No officer has appeared. This matter was set for 8:35. We're seeking a dismissal of this matter. She did post a $200 bond. We would ask that the court return that bond to her, minus whatever warrant cost, if the court is inclined to charge those.
All right, so the court has verified that Officer Officer Sharkey has not appeared either in person or via Zoom. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. As for the bond, however, Ms. Brooks has an outstanding ticket that is still owed. So the $200 will be applied to that ticket. It's $348 at this point. It was a careless driving ticket from previously. So she still has $148 to pay on that remaining balance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Brooks, that will stand in the way of you getting your license. So try to pay at 148, okay?
Okay, 148.
148, and you can enter into a payment agreement, or you can just go online every 2 weeks if you have $75 this week, $75 in the next 2 weeks, and pay it online.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, you are free to go. Your matter has been dismissed without prejudice.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, next I have Miss Brianna Banta on my screen.
So you know what, Miss, wait, maybe not. Yeah, I'll go with yours. I'll go with your order.
No, that's fine. Do you want, or we can just do the file that's up next on your stack. I don't mind either way.
Based on the docket, I don't know that these people are even here. Yeah, let me try it this way. It might be a little faster. Bennett is not here though, right? Bennett is not here. You let Bennett go, you let Bowles go. No, this isn't gonna work. I'll do it your way. Bennett has it.
No.
Now calling the people versus Breon Tashawn Banta, ticket number 421291, count one. Count one is unregistered, untitled vehicle. Count two is no insurance. Ticket number P929569, count one, driving while license suspended. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number P675201, count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. Please state your name for the record, counselor.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Ms. Banta. Ms. Banta, please say your name for the record.
Breon Tashawn Banta.
Your Honor, Ms. Banta is here for trial. Trial was set for 8:35. None of her officers have appeared. It is 10:34. We're seeking dismissals of these matters.
Very lucky of you, Ms. Banta. The court has verified that Officer Frady, Fradi, Officer Sambansky, Sabonobski, nor Officer Harris has appeared in person. Officer Lacey and Harris has not appeared in person or on Zoom. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. And you explain to your client what without prejudice means, Ms. Gator.
Technically, Ms. Banta, the tickets could be reissued if the officers can prove that they had a valid reason for not being here. You're all set today. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I love you. Have a good day for yourself. Bye.
One moment.
Ms. Blankenship, can you turn your video on and get ready?
Second chip is gonna be the next one you want to call.
Yes.
Now calling the people versus Marissa Carol Blankenship, ticket number P14299990, count one, driving while license suspended. Please state your opinion for the record, counsel.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P71733 on behalf of Ms. Blankenship. Ms. Blankenship, please state your name for the record. You got to unmute your device. Say your name again, please.
Marissa Carol Blankenship.
Your Honor, Ms. Blankenship's license has been reinstated. It was verified by your staff. We are asking for a dismissal of this matter. I did speak with Mr. Gauls regarding it.
Okay, so the court has verified that Ms. Blankenship does have a valid driver's license and will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Blankenship, make sure that you keep your license up to date, ma'am. When it's time to renew them timely so that you don't fall behind.
Yes.
You're free to go. Have a good day.
Your Honor, next up, we have Mr. Booker. Mr. Booker, please turn your video on and get ready.
Mark Booker.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume this driver's license suspension, okay. Now calling the people versus Mark Twain Booker, ticket number P 987-775. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. Please state your opinions for the record.
Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Booker. Mr. Booker, please say your name.
My name is Mark Twain Booker.
Your Honor, Mr. Booker is set for trial today. The officer has not appeared and we're seeking a dismissal of this matter.
Okay, so the court has verified that Officer Flannel and or Officer Kavanaugh has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, your matter will be dismissed without prejudice. One moment, please, because you have one ticket that's in the file that I'm not sure if it's disposed of or not. But with this dismissal,
It is.
it's disposed of.
Mhm.
Okay, so with this dismissal, are you able to go and get your driver's license now?
I
Yes,
got
ma'am.
my license. I got my license.
He has valid license.
Oh, okay. Well, this one.
No PO.
Oh, Your Honor, we ran his license too before we knew it was going to be no PO. He was one of the first ones here.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. Booker, for taking care of your matters. Have a good day, sir. You're free to go.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, I have Henry Broom next on my screen.
Broom.
Yes.
One moment. All right, now calling the people versus Henry Lee Broom, ticket number U 184-208-141, one count of alcohol related violation. Please state your opinion to the record, Counselor.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733 on behalf of Mr. Broom. Mr. Broom, say your name, please.
Henry Lee Broom.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. Mr. Broom's matter was set for 8:35. It is now 10:41. We're seeking a dismissal of these matters.
Okay, so the court has verified that Officer Covington has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. However, Mr. Broom, that does not give you any type of license to drink on the street, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You're drinking out of an open alcohol bottle that is, and you had no discretion at all. You weren't even trying to be discreet with it. So keep in mind that it is a crime and you should do that in the privacy of your home, sir. Or someplace
ma'am.
that has a license. Have a good day.
You
You're free to
too.
go. Thank you.
Your Honor, I have Ms. Ballard next on my screen.
Now calling the People versus Tenisha Chantrice Ballard, ticket number P14307990, count one, driving unregistered untitled vehicle. Please state your opinion for the record, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson on behalf of Ms. Ballard. Ms. Ballard, say your name for us, please.
Janae Ballard.
Your Honor, Ms. Ballard has provided documentation of her registration. It expires 4/29/24. And as a direct result, we are seeking a dismissal of this matter. Mr. Goss is fine with it.
You're on a roll this morning, okay. Ms. Ballard. The court has verified that, well, an officer of the court has verified that you do in fact have valid registration for the vehicle, or at least a vehicle in your name. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Making sure that you're keeping those types of documents in the vehicle with you, ma'am, at all times.
Okay,
You have a good day.
you too.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the next up is Mr. Hassam Balawi.
Yes, Your Honor.
Turn your video on, sir.
One moment.
Which one?
I have two
You
more.
said me.
I have two in my hand.
You said me.
Two. I don't have brown either.
Oh,
Is that the?
she didn't talk to him yet. They gotta go back into break.
Is that the way you pronounce your name, Hassan? Your last
Yes,
name?
ma'am. Balawi, yes, ma'am.
Now calling the People versus Hassan Balawi, ticket number SP115-42752. One count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle, one count of no proof of insurance. Please state your opinion for the record, Counselor.
Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson, P71733 on behalf of Mr. Balawi. Mr. Balawi, please state your name for the record.
Hussam Mohammed Balawi.
Your Honor, Mr. Balawi did provide documentation of his motor vehicle being registered. The registration expires 5/4/24. His insurance is valid from 5/23/24 until 11/23/24. So we're seeking dismissal of these matters. I did speak with Mr. Goss regarding them. He's okay with the dismissal.
So, officer, the court recognizing that an officer of the court has verified valid documentation for Mr. Balawi, therefore these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Balawi, keep those documents in the vehicle with you at all times, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, Your Honor, these last three people, I did not have an opportunity to talk to. They didn't respond in the breakout room. Mr. Boone or Mr. Boone, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're gonna send you back to a breakout room. You gotta wait, be able to respond when I try to talk to you, okay? Mr. Brown, accept your,
Oh, it just put them back in them same rooms that they were in. I'm sorry.
that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I can jump around. I got co-host so I can see where they at.
But let me just move them back. No. Okay, Christopher S. Brown, he didn't get moved back because he's on. Go ahead and join your breakout room, sir.
And then we got
trying
Mr. Brent Brooks.
Okay. I tried to make it easier so
Did his
that make it
officer
3.
show up? The Brooks matter, the officer show?
He had 2
Yes,
officers.
he had 2 officers here, so he has an offer on for a plea to get rid of all of the rest of them, so.
Okay.
But I'd have talked to him about it. He needs to go in his
All right.
room.
Tell him to start 6 to unmute because I had to mute him today.